29 or 28 days remain until the release of the first Rurouni Kenshin live-action film sequel, Kyoto Taika Hen. The third and final film will be released on September 13. The film will first appear in Japanese theaters, followed by releases throughout the rest of Asia. After all this time, we've seen quite a lot of rumors and news appear in the media, along with several images and trailers. I'm going to combine all the facts we know so far. To keep this video's length to a minimum, I'm going to go over them pretty quickly, so use the play and pause buttons at your leisure. The Kyoto Inferno is the second movie in what is now known as the Rurouni Kenshin live-action film trilogy. It follows the events of the first half of the Kyoto arc from the Rurouni Kenshin manga, where the Japanese government requests the aid of Kenshin Himura to stop a former government hitokiri, Shishio Makoto, from taking control over the country itself. Shishio has gathered an army, and has also formed an elite warrior unit that act as his generals, the Juppon Gatana. Since the first film took some liberties with the original story, important plot points like Aoshi's introduction and Kenshin's epic death battle with Saito Hajime, no, this doesn't count, have somewhat altered the story. Aoshi will be in this film, and he will fight Kenshin in a battle very similar to his duel with Saito in the original story. All of the main cast from the first film returns apart from Taketo Tanaka, who played Myojin Yahiko in the first film. He has been replaced by Oyagi Kaito. No official statement for this unexpected switch was given, but it is highly likely that they wanted to cast a younger actor so that Yahiko's character in the film would better resemble his manga counterpart. The entire Juppon Gatana will be in the film, yes, even Fuji, whose status as giant has been toned down slightly to fit in with the realistic approach of the film. Here are all of the newcomers in the sequels. Fujiwara Tatsuya as Shishio Makoto, Takahashi Marijun as Komagata Yumi, Kamiki Ryunosuke as Seta Sojiro, Takito Kenichi as Sadojima Hoji, Miura Ryosuke as Sabageo Cho, Maruyama Tomomi as Yukyuzan Anji, Murata Mitsu as Uonuma Usui, Yashiki Hiroko as Honjo Kamatari, Hara Yuya as Kariwa Henya, Yamada Takao as Iwambo, Shimizu Kentaro as Saizuchi, Yamaguchi Kota as Fuji, Iseya Yusuke as Shinomori Aoshi, Tanaka Min as Okina, Tsuchiya Tao as Makimachi Misao, Kazufumi Miyazawa as Okubo Toshimichi, Ozawa Yukiyoshi as Ito Hirobumi, Lisa Uliel as an unknown female character, Nayuta Fukuzaki as Shinta, and the character we were all afraid of not being in this film, Seijiro Hiko, played by Masaharu Fukuyama. Just like in the manga, Kenshin will don his blue vest during his time in Kyoto, instead of his trademark reddish vest as he wore throughout this point in the story in the anime adaptation. Lisa Uliel is a French actress who will portray an as-of-yet unknown female character. There is no news nor rumors on who exactly she will be playing. Maybe it's just a small cameo, though she's not that big of a name in the movie business, or maybe she'll play a movie-exclusive character. Both sequels are not to be seen as two separate films, but rather one whole. The film's director, Keiichi Otomo, stated that putting the entirety of the Kyoto arc into just one movie would not do, as it would cause great time constraints and break the flow of the story. More than in the first film, there seems to be a heavy focus on Kenshin's struggle with his Batosai persona. This is especially apparent during his fight with Aoshi, where Kaoru seems to scream her lungs out to prevent Kenshin from killing him. The first Rurouni Kenshin film did not receive a subtitle, so it remains known as the Rurouni Kenshin live-action film. The second film has a subtitle Kyoto Taika Hen, which was first translated to The Great Kyoto Fire. The third film is known as Densetsu no Saigo Hen, which translates to The End of a Legend. From the official statement that these sequels will appear in film theaters in the Philippines, the official English titles have been revealed. Kyoto Taika Hen is now The Kyoto Inferno, and Densetsu no Saigo Hen is The Legend Ends. Get your titles straight, people. Another great effort by the entire crew. What they did with the first film was amazing, skyrocketing it to the top of the box office in no time at all. It is clear that the passion and love for the franchise is present in each and every person that is part of the crew, especially Mr. Keiichi Otomo and the actors. I was skeptic myself, but am very aware of Fujiwara Tatsuya's acting skills. He did an excellent portrayal of Light Yagami in the live-action Death Note films and will not disappoint in his role as main villain, Shishio Makoto. His pretty boy image and babyface might be the #1 reason why some fans dislike him being casted as Shishio, but it is irrelevant nonetheless. His face is covered in bandages and his skin is heavily burned. I don't recognize his baby face when I look at his imagery in the films. This is Shishio Makoto, the devil of vengeance. Fujiwara Tatsuya-san also got Shishio's mannerisms and voice spot on. Sato Takeru once again embodies the essence that is Himura Kenshin. This man, perhaps more than any other actor in these films, embraces his part the best. From the silly Rurouni to the deadly and serious Batosai, this man will shine as Himura Kenshin once more. They kept Seijiro Hiko's character out of the spotlight as much as they could. Perhaps this is because of secrecy, or perhaps it is because he will only have a minor role, but I am really excited to see his character in a live-action format. More amazing fight choreography. The fights in the first film were already exceptionally well done, but with the amount of new characters and battles that will take place, expect the fight scenes to get even more intense. From the trailers, we've also seen that Kenshin and the gang will face off against a whole legion of opponents multiple times, which is always interesting and awesome. I could continue talking about what I am expecting and what we'll get, but that would be kind of monotonous, and hey, I want to hear about your opinions and expectations too. So, with that said, what are you expecting from these films? Are you excited? Are you going to watch it in theaters, if you get a chance? So let me know in the comments. This is Vince, eagerly awaiting the 1st of August, and signing out. Thanks for watching! Subscribe, comment and like this video. It helps us grow as a channel and community and raise awareness on Rurouni Kenshin. So do it now.